So I'm Margie Basaraba with eXp Realty, and I have the pleasure today of being here with Matt from New Leaf Hyperbarics.
Yeah.
And I have met Matt through many networking events. He's always doing so many things in the community, and so when I had an opportunity to interview local business, he was the first one on my list. I just really wanted to know a little bit more about you, your business, and then we can be able to share that on our new site through ParkBench.com and be able to help promote your business and collaborate with you. So we're just gonna have a little conversation today and get to know you about your business. We're sitting here in this lovely room, very comfortable. So tell us a little bit about that.
So this is our new actually light room. We just started doing light therapy, so the little cap behind us here, the lights are on. I don't know how well we'll be able to see that in the video later, but the lights are on the cap and the eye mask, and we do red, blue, and infrared light therapy with different positioning of different light pads on the body. So these are specifically made for like the face and the head, and then there's ones that you put on your legs and your feet and different places too. And so we use those in conjunction with the hyperbarics as well for targeted hyperbaric therapy. But this room is specifically set up for folks that want to do just the light therapy stand alone. Or maybe they don't have time to do a full 1 hour hyperbaric treatment, but the light therapy, they're finding relief from chronic pain, or maybe they're using it for anti-aging purposes. I'm putting the head cap to its full test for the next 6 months. We're going to see how well it puts some hair back on my head, and I'm already seeing new hair growth after only a month of use.
Yeah, so we'll have to come back in 6 months and then do the before and the after
Absolutely.
Pictures. Awesome, yeah. So tell us a little bit about just New Leaf Hyperbarics. What is Hyperbarics, and tell us a little bit about your business.
So hyperbaric therapy, the easiest way to think about that, Margie, is think oxygen therapy under pressure.
Oh.
So you're in a chamber that's 7.5 feet long, 33.5 inches across, kind of like a cool little personal tent, if you will. And you get to lay on a nice memory foam mattress. You get you pillows, blankets, fans, lights, make it super comfortable in there for you. And then we have you breathing oxygen from one of our concentrators. Get your choice of a mask or a cannula, and cannula, those little hoses that set right there in your nose. And as you're breathing that oxygen, we pressurize the chamber, so you're the same as 11 feet below sea level.
Wow.
And what that pressure does, that gentle little bit of pressure, allows Henry's law of physics to take over on the oxygen that you're breathing, and it's able to dissolve into the liquid or the plasma of your body instead of looking to just the red blood cells get around, because the red blood cells are normally what packs oxygen around in our body. But because we're putting in the liquid around those blood cells, we're able to put 4 to 10 times the amount of oxygen in your body, and with over 80 different conditions that could be possibly going on.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you, because I was doing a little homework on your website, and so give us just an example of some of the things that you're helping people with.
Because of the anti-inflammatory principle, the detox effect, the stem cell production, the increase in collagen production, and stuff like that the oxygen does, we help folks with, if you want to start autism and ADD, Alzheimer's type of stuff, all the way to like wound healing, chronic pain, stuff like that, stroke recovery, pre and post surgical issues, or just pre and post surgery period, folks that come in, maybe do a treatment or two before surgery to really get that good detox at the cellular level, boost the stem cell production, so that when the surgeon, as soon as the surgeon's finished, healing starts happening, faster.
That's amazing.
Than it normally would. And then they come in for, depending on the surgery, anywhere from 5 to maybe 10 treatments afterwards to just really get that wound healed, less scarring, all kinds, just quicker recovery.
That is very cool. So the one thing that I always thought of is, and I've heard people say about the claustrophobia, because you're in this little tiny tube or something. So tell me about that.
So there again, 7.5 feet long, 33.5 inches across, actually room enough for 2 grown adults in there.
Okay.
And we do what we call buddy diving a lot with folks that are, mom, or dad and child, type of deal, or couples, like them. Each person will come in. They go independently at first, just because we want everybody to kind of know what because your ears have to adjust similar to being in an airplane or something like that. So I want folks to kind of get the feel for it one time, at least on their own. Then after that, they can go together. So there's room in there, plenty of room in there for 2 people.
Well, good.
Some folks canoodle, so they do that and they watch a little movie or something on their tablet or whatever,
Yeah.
or they go head to foot.
And so it's an hour session, you said, typically, or?
Our standard treatments are 65 minutes.
Okay.
We can do 90-minute sessions up to 2 hours in one session. You can do a maximum of 4 hours a day, where you do like say 2 hours in the morning. So you come in and say at like 8 in the morning. Be one of our first folks here, and do till 10 o'clock, and then you need to be out at least 4 hours. So if you get out at 10, you're back, here at like 2, or after, you can do another 2 hours in the same day.
Oh, and that what would be the purpose of that?
So that would help folks that maybe have to travel a bit to get here, just to really get higher uptake, more oxygen in the system, as well as folks that are battling certain conditions. The more oxygen we get in the body, you start battling those things, the better. So folks that are battling cancer, maybe they need to be in there every day, if they can.
Yeah.
But there and again, that's where a lot of times we'll rent a chamber to somebody for that purpose.
Really? So that
they
is
can
an
just have
option.
right there in their home. It's cost effective for them because then they're not traveling here every day as well.
Right.
So, but back to the like longer sessions, folks that come, like we have folks coming from Roseburg, and they have found that a 2-hour session works really well for them because they're traveling, and where they were maybe doing an hour 1 week and then coming up 2 weeks later doing another hour, so they're traveling twice a week or twice a month. Now they just do once a month for 2 hours, and they get the same general effect because they got so much more to last longer in the body.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, and makes it more cost effective.
Yeah.
So what made you decide to open this type of business?
So 8 years ago now, 7 years ago, I had a neck surgery. Was off work, and because of some other networking stuff I had done through Beachbody and stuff like that, I was up in Washington because I was off work, kind of learning some stuff from a group of folks that were teaching people how to eat right and kind of changing their mental grip with food. And they had local businesses there, and one of them was New Leaf Hyperbarics. And I saw what they were doing and was just amazed that there wasn't something like that in Eugene already, and knew it was a really good fit. And since I've had kind of a medical background for the last 20 plus years, volunteering or working in the hospitals and stuff like that, I really like helping people. And I saw that it was a need in Eugene, and so.
And so you do service, what areas do you service in? Because you said you have Eugene, but you have people coming from Roseburg, as their
we're as far as what we, on the scale of this clinic, with having 4 chambers in it, and doing mild pressure hyperbaric therapy, in Oregon, we're the only clinic that is doing it at this scale.
Oh.
There might be a naturopath, somebody that has a chamber in their office, or a chiropractor that has a chamber in their office, here, there, now and again throughout the state, but we're the only ones that are doing it.
Yeah. So another thing we're trying to do with ParkBench is get to know you, but we want to know a little bit about, what you like. You're from this community. So tell me, what are some of the favorite restaurants and places to go in the neighborhood?
I'm a big, I like to eat semi-healthy stuff. So Noodle and Company, which is right across the parking lot on the other side of the mall, I like to go there.
Yeah, they have those new zucchini noodles.
Oh, yes.
Zoodles, I think, is that what they're called?
Yeah, exactly. Or I go over to Springfield to Panera Bread. I hope they get one of those here in Eugene sometime.
Oh, gotcha.
So, yeah.
So you're from this area then, or how long have you been in Eugene?
Born in Eugene, raised out in Junction City, actually 5 miles out in the country on a farm, so yeah, here my whole life pretty much.
And what's one of the most memorable experiences you've had with a client? Can you share a couple of stories of?
Oh yeah, so one of my favorite ones is a young lady that started to come see us. It's our first year in business, late October she started to come see us, and it had been 5 years post-stroke. So she had a left hemispherical stroke. This arm didn't work really well, so it was all retracted, as you might see. She had a brace on her foot, walks with a cane. Fingers were all like this. And she'd been doing physical therapy so that she could do a little bit of stuff with it, but not really functional. She started doing treatments 3 to 4 times a week with us. And then in February, she was standing at the counter. She just purchased another package of treatments. She grabbed a pen and signed it with that hand. And I was just like, she's like, oh yeah, I could do that now. Because she hadn't been, I hadn't seen her in a while. She'd been seeing the team.
Yeah.
And so she's like, oh yeah, I could do that. And she's like, I'm teaching myself to type again. And then
That's amazing.
just 2 years ago, she walked on the beach for the first time since her stroke.
Oh, that's so cool.
Because of everything, her stability, she couldn't do that.
So you are making a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's kind of what the interviews that we're doing with businesses that give back to the community are making a difference. And that was important to both Summer and I. Summer's my mortgage partner, Summer Freeman, with First Centennial Mortgage. And so you're gonna see both of us doing a lot of these interviews and getting out and just getting to know a little bit more about businesses. So we're just gonna cut it short today and just tell people what's the best way for people to get a hold of you.
So the best way for folks to reach us is to call 541-636-3278. If we're busy with clients, feel free to leave a voicemail, please. We'll get back to you as soon as we can. The other option is to email us at Eugene@newleafworld.com. You can also go to newleafworld.com and look up our website. You will see that's our corporate website. So there's us plus the other clinic on there, but that has all the contact information on there. And just for general information, our Facebook page, we are posting studies and different stories up there at least every other day. So if you are a Facebook person, you can go to New Leaf Eugene on Facebook and find us there.
Yeah. So on ParkBench, we are gonna have all different businesses. So if you guys know any other cool and unique businesses that you want us to interview, you wanna get your business on there, you can create your own profile, go claim your business, put your information on there, and then request an interview with us. We'd love to come out and learn more about your business and how you're making a difference in our community. And so just one last thing, what does the future hold for you and your business, do you think?
Just getting this clinic fully as full as possible, helping as many people as possible in Eugene. Already have folks in Albany that would love us to come up that direction. So
Instead of traveling.
Yeah.
Good. Well, again, Margie Basaraba with eXp Realty and Summer Freeman with First Centennial Mortgage. We're really proud to be sponsors of ParkBench. And thank you, Matt, for being one of our first guests on this episode. We'll look forward to getting that posted and seeing more about your business as you continue to grow.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you, Margie.
All right. Yeah, take care.